Hi, I'm Sean Engmann with today's real estate tip of the day. Today we're talking about escrow and what a buyer or seller can expect during this phase of a real estate transaction in the Bay Area. So what is escrow? In simple terms, escrow is a neutral third party that holds funds and documents until the terms of the sale are met by both the buyer and the seller. Think of it as a safety net that protects both parties during the transaction. In the Bay Area, the escrow company often doubles as the title company, providing an integrated service to ensure a smooth process. Here's what you can expect during escrow. First, once the buyer and seller agree on the terms and sign the purchase agreement, the buyer typically deposits earnest money into an escrow account. This usually happens the next business day, or it could be as many as 3 days after the contract is signed. It shows that the buyer is serious about purchasing the home. The escrow title company then takes over, managing the transaction timeline. They hold on to the earnest money and any other funds or documents involved in the transaction, ensuring all the necessary paperwork is completed, inspections are done, and any contingencies are met. Throughout this process, the escrow company works closely with the realtors on both sides to ensure everything stays on track. For buyers during this period, you'll be working on securing your financing if you haven't already. The escrow title company will coordinate with your lender to make sure all the necessary documents are in order. They'll also order a title search to ensure that there are no liens or claims against the property. It's crucial to stay in close contact with your lender and respond promptly to any requests for information to avoid delays. For sellers, you'll need to make sure that any agreed upon repairs or modifications are completed. The escrow title company will ensure that these are documented and inspected if necessary. You'll also be working on providing all the required disclosures and documentation to the buyer if you haven't already. Both buyers and sellers can expect the escrow title company to prepare the final settlement statement, which outlines all the costs and fees associated with the transaction. This document ensures transparency so that everyone knows exactly where the money is going. Once all the conditions of the sale are met, including the buyer securing financing and the seller completing any required repairs, the escrow title company will facilitate the signing of the closing documents. For buyers, this means you'll review and sign loan documents and other related paperwork. For sellers, you'll sign documents transferring ownership of the property. After everything is signed and the funds are in place, the escrow title company will record the new deed with the county, officially transferring ownership from the seller to the buyer. Finally, the escrow title company disperses the funds to the appropriate parties, including the seller, real estate agents, and any other service providers involved in the transaction. The close cooperation between the escrow company and the realtors is critical to ensuring a seamless process, addressing any issues that arise, and keeping both parties informed throughout. In essence, escrow ensures that the transaction is handled fairly and that both the buyer and seller meet their obligations before the sale is finalized. It's an essential part of the real estate process that provides security and peace of mind for everyone involved. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.